Hello YouTube, this is a video about Sprint's phones and their 4G. This one is the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. This is an LTE phone. And this one is the Evo LTE, the newest Evo, if that's how you want to refer to it. They are both LTE phones. They're both Sprint phones, and they're both great phones. I've used both of them. I like them both. The Nexus is probably my favorite, but you know, there's things of this one I like. But this isn't really a review on the phones as far as which one I like better or anything. This is more of a device and what 4G they use, and you know, do you have that 4G? Because Sprint has what's called as, or what's known as WiMAX 4G, and they have the new LTE 4G that is not up and running very many places. If anybody has one, they know this. And another thing I wanted to talk about is Sprint's coverage, or what they have on their website. So this is their website, and right now they're showing the yellow is the WiMAX. So we have WiMAX. LTE is orange. We'll go back to WiMAX for right now. I believe this to be pretty much true. I live in Kansas City, or a little bit north of Kansas City, and up in this area, great 4G if you're on WiMAX, which currently I am right now. I am using, I've gone back to my old Evo, the Evo 4G. Now, it doesn't show 4G right now because I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. I don't really get a good 4G signal in my house. If I step out of my house, I get it okay, maybe 1 bar, but you know, when I go into town, I get great 4G. And it averages about 4 to 5 megabytes down. Now, I know that's not as fast as what LTE can do, but I don't have LTE. And I thought I did. LTE was supposed to launch, or, okay, maybe it did launch, I believe, on July 15th of 2012 in Kansas City, and I think 5 or 6 other markets. But I'm basically talking about Kansas City. That's really all I know. I don't have any other information on any other towns. So this is what I'm getting now, and I believe this map to be pretty much true. If I go over to LTE and show what it'll turn, well, we're looking at the orange now. Wow, there's LTE everywhere. I'll do that again. Mostly over here, which is fine with me. You know, I can pick up WiMAX pretty good anywhere I go if I stay in town. But going over to LTE, it's on solid. So if you're in the market for a Sprint phone, you know, say you're already a Sprint user, or you're thinking of going to Sprint because, you know, they got unlimited data, which that's cool. But this map will kind of trick you. Say you go on the coverage map and you're like, hey, is LTE in our area? Hey, look at that, it sure is. Awesome. Let's go pick up a new LTE phone. Be it I think there's 4 out now. There's the Galaxy S3, the new Evo, Galaxy Nexus, and I think there's an LG. Anyways, oh, and there's also the iPhone 5. Let's not forget iPhone. And it is LTE. And we do have some LTE on right here where Independence, where my cursor is. This is Independence. I-70 runs through here. There's pretty good LTE there, and I've done speed tests on it, and it's great. It's fast. I think I've gotten close to 30 megabytes down. I know somebody else on here that's tested it, and I think they've gotten up to 38. And then the Kansas line runs down through here. And then over here, I think in Overland Park, somewhere over here, it's not showing up. There it is. Overland Park off of, take 35 or 435 to it somewhere. And I've tested it over there. It's got really good LTE, but the problem is it doesn't go very far. You go a few miles one way and you've lost it. And at the same time, it doesn't like to stay connected to LTE. I kind of manually connect to it, but I can do speed tests. I can even go online, but I put my phone in my pocket and forget about it for a few minutes and look at it again, and then I'm on 3G again. It won't stay connected very well. At least that's what I found. And I've been all over the forums and on Sprint's forums, and there's a lot of people having the same problems. There's not a lot of answers out there other than basically the only answer is that Kansas City right now is only about their LTE is only 25 to 30% running. And that's okay. I understand they have to build it. My problem is, why are they showing it's up on their coverage maps? If I was purchasing a phone, I'm probably not going to go read the forums and all that. Most people go to a forum once they have a problem. So I think it's pretty misleading. I don't really care for it. And it would be nice if they would upgrade this as they add towers, so you could actually come on here and see where LTE is up if they've added another area of a city or a section, however you'd like to look at it. So yeah, I haven't seen any videos out here about this situation, so I thought I would put it up there. And like I said, I've got 3 nice phones here, but the weird part is my daily driver is a phone that's over 2 years old. It's an okay phone. The problem I'm finding with it is, I'm running out of storage. It's, I download an app and it's always telling me that I'm about out of storage because it just does not have the room for all of that. So let me see if I can show you. Pull up my speed test apps. And just go to the results page. Find it on here. I probably don't have it on here. I had to wipe this phone. Or no, not this one. This one should have it. I had to wipe my Evo. I was getting a weird blinking red lights around the edges. I'll look, but I'm pretty sure I probably don't even have the app on here. Nope, I don't see it. Okay, so here are some WiMAX tests over here. And they're 4, 3, some 2s. There's a 6. There's some couple 6s, so that's pretty good. Some 5s. And then over here we go. Now these here are 3G tests. which are not very good. They have gotten a little bit better, but they have really been slow. Let's see, that's Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. There's a 6, there's an 8, so those must have been LTE. There's a good 13, those are nice. 3G. So these must be some LTE connections. There's a 13, there's a 19, a 26. Another 26. And then you can tell the 3Gs, right away. They're generally way under 1 megabyte. You're lucky to get half. But they have seemed to gotten a little bit better. 0.12, 0.19. That's, you can't hardly do anything with that. Wow, there's a 31. And that was the beginning of the month, or last month. 0.4. Hey, there's a 0.0. Excuse me. 28. So yeah, when LTE connects, it's fast and it's great. And I know Sprint will have they'll have it up working, a lot of places within maybe the end of the year, or by June of 2013. That's kind of what they're saying. I just don't agree with this. That's kind of my problem. So I'm just trying to help spread the word. Don't go off the coverage maps from Sprint's page, because it's just not the way it is. This is probably, I'm assuming these maps are what 100% will look like in the future. Not what they are right now. So hopefully this video has helped. I'm not trying to bash on Sprint. I really like Sprint. They work well for me. I like their devices. I'm not leaving Sprint. Or I hope I'm not. As long as they get LTE up and working, within hopefully less than a year. If it comes down to something where they just can't get it to work, then obviously I would have to move on. I don't want to. I want to stay with Sprint. I like Sprint. Like I said, I like their devices. I just don't agree with their mapping. And this has been like this since mid-July. As soon as they launched it, this went up. And I was cool. I turned my LTE on my phone and nothing. And obviously I don't live in Independence, and I don't live in Overland Park, and I don't even live close enough that where I commute there. So if I get it, I'm traveling through there or something. So hope this video has maybe helped, and thanks for watching.